Snow Queen is this year's winter show at the Old Rep. We're taking a sneak peek behind the scenes to the prop department to see how the production is coming together.
These are work in progresses. So the furthest along of these is the loot sacks, which are for the robbers in Act 2, So for these, we made a stencil by just cutting out something, laminating it, and then it's covered in a little bit of hessian here. But so that was paper cut out the stencil, laminate it, and then cut it out again to get a clean edge. We've currently painted 20 of these with the potential to do more, and we'll then pack these out and tie them with some link twine. Basically, in the show, there's a lot of themes of, us versus them, and some of the kids who are, particularly caught up in that throw stones at an injured bird. So this is what they're going to be made out of, which is expanding foam, and these are example ones. So these are going to be about this size, and then we're going to paint them to look like rocks. This is, in the show, there is a copper pot that's used during one of the scenes. It's quite important for what's going on in that scene. I won't spoil it for the people who want to come see the show, but come and see the lovely copper pot that isn't here, but this is the test. So I spent some time in a local paint shop with someone discussing the best way to do it, and so this is primed, then it has a very light layer of black, and then copper on top of it. And then the points so on this, it would be these edges where people touch it the most. They'll be darkened as though it's worn, and it's not just a brand new pot, because it wouldn't be. During the show, there is a section with the maps. We've got the map here, and then I today actually have been testing different variations of coffee staining, because the maps we've got, the back of them is white because they're printed. So we are going to coffee stain them, probably in this actually, because it's a deeper colour, which is just a lot more coffee to less water. And then we're going to sticky back plastic them.
What are the facilities like at the Old Rep that help you do your job, basically?
We can do a lot of work on stage during the tech week, and there's things like a paint shop. There's a small working area downstairs there that we sometimes use as well. But a lot of the work happens on stage.
The Old Rep kind of help you out with that and enable you to work on stage as well?
Yeah. We usually do quite a lot, because it's easier once it's in situ to then see how it looks under everything, and then so usually we make a lot of stuff before, and then once it's in the venue, then we tweak it and make sure it all looks right collectively. So I came in for Pinocchio last year with the Old Rep, and it was absolutely wonderful. I really loved it. It was the same time frame, October to December, in pretty much the same position, and I really, really enjoyed it. I learnt a lot. It was my first experience on an extended run of shows that was more than a week. And then it was February, they asked me back, and of course I said yes, because last year was absolutely amazing.
Join us all this week for more Access All areas of the Snow Queen at the Old Rep.